What's up, everybody? Nate List from BreakoutFinder.com here. Listen, before I get started, if you guys like the channel, hit the like, hit subscribe, drop comments. I'll respond to everything. All the interaction is greatly appreciated. I'd love to get this out there to as many people as I can. So let's jump right into it. Let's talk about DK Metcalf and why he will inevitably let down Dynasty owners. Let me start with 3 words that I think best describe DK Metcalf. Big, athletic, not N'Keal Harry. Listen, so he kills the NFL Combine. The guy's incredibly fast at this incredible size. He's got this incredible burst. His jumps were unbelievable. Then people point out his agility drills. They start to talk about how DK Metcalf must lack change of direction, yet these were topics that never came up prior to the Combine. But what did was his lack of college production and the injury history that he had along with it. 2 of 3 seasons were ended due to the injury history. But regardless of all this, DK Metcalf is still slated to go in the first round of the NFL draft. In fact, he's likely going inside the top 10. Now, for you that love opportunity or draft position, you're probably a huge fan of the idea that DK Metcalf would go in the top 10. For me, though, I'm concerned that he goes number 9 overall. And may God have mercy on you if he goes to the Buffalo Bills at number 9. The thought of inaccurate rocket arm Josh Allen slinging balls 75 yards down the field and still overthrowing DK Metcalf by 25 feet is absolutely frightening. Because even though Josh Allen has the stones to push it down the field, he doesn't have the skills to do it. And over at playerprofiler.com, you can see this information for yourself, but let's take a look at how Josh Allen ranked against other quarterbacks in the league. Number 33 overall in deep ball completion percentage. Number 47 overall in red zone completion percentage. These are 2 areas of the field where we thought that DK Metcalf would make immediate impact. Number 35 in true completion percentage, and all while ranking number 30 overall in air yards per attempt. So yeah, similar to the feeling you might get if an asteroid was headed towards Earth, that's how I feel about him heading with Josh Allen to the Buffalo Bills. Where the is Bruce Willis at? But he's not Calvin Johnson. And that's not even a comment about athleticism, because Calvin Johnson had nearly 3,000 college receiving yards, and 830 of those came as a freshman. DK Metcalf never went beyond 1,230 receiving yards over the course of his college career. Now, I know people are going to say, well, that's because it was cut short by injuries. But shouldn't that be taken into context as well? Because injuries can cause problems down the line from the ones that he received, and it decreases his college production. It decreases the progress that he could have made, the reps that he could have had, the games that he could have played in. So the development was slowed down by these injuries. But then I hear quotes like, DK Metcalf may never be a 100-catch receiver. Well, yeah, of course. I don't think anybody thought DK Metcalf was going to catch 100 balls a year. But it wasn't the 100 catches you were chasing. It was the 12 to 15 to 17 touchdowns in a season that he was probably going to get as a red zone threat, as a big play threat. But nothing in DK Metcalf's profile says he's going to be a volume receiver. So if drafters are selecting DK Metcalf thinking they're going to get a Demaryius Thomas level career production, then DK Metcalf will inevitably let dynasty owners down. But the truth is, I could see a production floor for DK Metcalf where he settles in around 75 catches, 1,100 yards, and 12 touchdowns as a floor in his NFL career. And you'd probably be happy about that. The problem with this is that I see 3 other receivers in this class that I think will outproduce DK Metcalf over the course of their careers and have a much safer floor overall. So if you're expecting Calvin Johnson level production and you're drafting at the 101, do the smart thing and select N'Keal Harry with that pick. He's got the higher floor, potentially the same ceiling, and a much lower risk overall.